Good morning everyone. See, today we are starting from question number 4 of exercise 6D. So your question number 4 is, a rope is 2x plus 3 meters long, another rope is 3x minus 7 meters is attached to it. What is the total length of the two ropes together? So solution number 4. See, length of a rope, length of one rope. What is the length of first rope given here? That is 2x plus 3. Another rope attached to it, or you can write length of another rope. Length of another rope is equal to 3x minus 7. Okay, 3x minus 7. Now if these both ropes are attached to each other, then they are asking that what is the total length of the rope. Both are, therefore both are attached together is equal to 2x plus 3 plus 3x minus 7. Okay, equal to 2x plus 3 plus 3x minus 7. So 2x plus 3x, it will become 5x. 3 minus 7 will become minus 4. Okay, so this is your answer. This is total length. Therefore total length is equal to 5x minus 4. Solution number 5. What should be added? It means you don't know the number, so you have to assume here x, the number should be added is x. Therefore let the number be x added here. Okay, so what is the given number here? 2x square plus xy plus 2y square plus x is equal to obtain 3x square plus 5xy. 3x square plus 5xy. Now see, take x here and rest of the term you have to take to the opposite sides. So 3x square plus 5xy, this will become in minus 2x square minus xy minus 2y square. Okay, and x it will remain here. Now see, 3x square minus 2x square, it will become x square plus 5xy minus xy, it will become plus 4xy minus 2x square. Sorry, now what is remaining here? Only minus 2y square is remaining here. So this is your answer. X is equal to x plus 4xy minus 2y square is your answer. Solution number 6. Now let the number, here also you have to assume x because number is not given here. Let the number be x here. Therefore now see what should be subtracted from. So 3a square minus 4b square plus 5ab minus x is equal to minus a square minus b square plus 6ab. Okay, now see minus x you have to keep here, rest of the number take to the opposite side. So minus a square minus b square plus 6ab minus 3a square plus 4ab square, sorry, this 4b square and minus 5ab. Okay, now see minus x will remain as it is. Now minus a square minus 3a square, it will become your minus 4a square minus b square and plus 4b square, it will become your 3b square. 6ab minus 5ab plus it will become 1ab or ab. Okay, now see here minus is given, minus x is equal to, now here also minus is given, so take the minus common. So when you are taking the minus common, it will become 4a square plus 4a square, the plus sign will become minus 3b square, this plus sign will become minus ab. Now say when minus is given here, minus is given here, you can divide the minus. So x is equal to 4a square minus 3b square minus ab is your answer. So your next question is, from the sum of 5x minus 2y plus 11 and y minus 11, subtract 5x minus 2y minus 11. So solution number 7. From the sum of, so minus 5x minus 2y plus 11 and minus y minus 11, it's a sum. From that sum you have to subtract 5x minus 2y minus 11. So first of all add these numbers, 5x minus 2y plus 11 plus minus y minus 11 is equal to, subtract 5x minus 2y minus 11. Okay, now see 5x minus 2y plus 11 plus, it will become minus, it is also minus 5x, it will become plus 2y and plus 11. Now see 5x, this is plus 5x, this is minus 5x, you can directly divide it, and this is minus 2y, this is plus 2y, you can directly divide it. Now see here, this is plus 11, this is minus 11, this is also divided here. Now what is remaining here? Minus y plus 11. So this is only your answer. Okay. Now see question number 8. Raju spends rupees 3x plus 4y on a book and rupees 7x minus 8y on a shirt. How much does he spend in all? So here you have to add this both numbers, then you will get the sum. So this question is your homework. Question number 8 you have to solve. Now we will solve question number 9. Solution number 9. Three sides of a triangle. Let sides of a triangle is equal to, what is given here? 2x square plus 3x plus 1, x square plus 7 and 3x square minus 2x plus 3. These are the three sides of a triangle. Now what you have to find, what is its perimeter. So perimeter of a triangle, perimeter of a triangle you have to find. See now in this question, three sides of a, this is triangle, three sides of a triangle are given. So 2x square plus 3x plus 1 plus x square plus 7 plus 3x square minus 2x plus 3. Okay. Now see 2x square plus x square, it will become 3x square. 3x is, see now 2x square plus x square plus 3x square plus 3x minus 2x plus 1 plus 7 plus 3. Okay. Now see add it, 2x square plus x square, it will become 3x square. 3 plus 3, 6x square. Now see plus 3x minus 2x, what it will become? Plus x. 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 3 will become 11. So this is your answer. Okay. Question number 11 that you can solve. Sonu travelled p square plus 3p plus 5 kilometers by bus and 2p square minus 5p minus 7 kilometers by train. So what is the total distance travelled by Sonu? So total distance means you have to add both the distance, means both the kilometers what is given here, p square plus 3p plus 5 plus 2p square minus 5p minus 7. When you are adding this, you will get the answer. See question number 12 we will solve. See, question number 12 is the sides of a rectangle are 3x plus y and 7x plus 2y. Find its perimeter. Solution number 12. Sides of a rectangle. Sides of a rectangle is equal to 3x plus y and 7x plus 2y. Therefore, what you have to find? Perimeter. So, perimeter of rectangle you have to find, then perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. So, if it is length, it will be breadth. So, 2 into 3x plus y plus 7x plus 2y. So, 2 multiplied by 3x plus 7x, it will become 10x, y plus 2y, it will become your 3y. So, 20x, 2 into 10, it will become 20x plus 2 multiplied by 3, it will become your 6y. So, this is your answer. Now, see question number 13. The side of a square is let the side of a square what is given is 8x plus 3 meters. What? Find its perimeter. So, perimeter of a square, what is its formula? Perimeter of a square. See, this is your square. If one side is given to you at 8x plus 3, this side is given to you, it means they are asked what is the perimeter of square. Perimeter means they are asking you the whole remaining 3 sides, then it means 4 sides you have to find, it will become your 4 into side. So, one side is given to you, 4 into one side, what it is? 8x plus 3. So, 8 4s are 32x plus 12. So, this is your answer. One side of an equilateral triangle is 3x plus 4y meters. Find its perimeter. Solution number 14. One side of an equilateral triangle. Let the one side of an equilateral triangle is equal to what it is given. One side of an equilateral triangle is 3x plus 4y. 3x plus 4y. Okay, now what you have to find? You have to find your perimeter of an equilateral. Therefore, perimeter of an equilateral triangle is equal to 3 into its side. So, 3 into one side is given to you 3x plus 4y. So, it will become 9x plus 12y. So, this is your answer. Now, see question number 15. A wire is 7x minus 3 meter long. A length of 3x plus 4 meter is cut out of it for use. How much wire is left now? Length of a wire is equal to 7x minus 3. Part of wire to be cut is equal to 3x plus 4. Therefore, 7x minus 3 minus 3x plus 4, this part is cut from 7x minus 3. So, therefore, we have to subtract it. So, 7x minus 3 minus 3x minus 4. So, 7 minus 3 it will become 4x, minus 3 minus 4 it will become your minus 7. Okay. Right here unit also, meters. Now see question number 16. See question number 16. Rohan had rupees 17x square plus 4x minus 3 with him. He spent 8x square minus 7x minus 9 for his birthday party. How much money is left with him? 16. Total money Rohan had. What is the total money he had is equal to rupees 17x square plus 4x minus 3. If he is he spent rupees 8x square minus 7x minus 9 from this he spent 8x square minus 7x minus 9 for his birthday party. Therefore 7x square, you have to find the money remaining with him. So 17x square plus 4x minus 3 minus 8x square minus 7x minus 9. Now see 17x square plus 4x minus 3 minus 8x square plus 7x plus 9. See now 17x square minus 8x square. So subtract it, it will become your 9x square plus 4x plus 7x. It will become 11x minus 3 plus 9. It will become your plus 6. So this is your answer. So the money remaining with him is 9x square plus 11x plus 6. Okay, now see we have completed this exercise. Now the next exercise is 6E. See in exercise 6E, before solving exercise we will see some questions of example questions. See here on page number 86, degree of a polynomial is given. See 2a plus 3b plus c is a trinomial. You already know if 3 terms are given here, it will become your trinomial. If 2 terms are there, it will become your binomial. Okay, so 3y or 6x are both monomials as they have only one term each. If one term is given, it will be your monomial. So but they are all known as polynomials of the first degree. This is because all the unknown terms in the expressions possesses an index or power of 1. Similarly 2a square plus a minus 5, 3x square plus 1, 4m square are all polynomials of the second degrees as there is at least one unknown variable in each of them with the highest power as 2. See the term with the highest power is in a polynomial decides the degree of the polynomial. When variables with powers are multiplied, the powers are added to decide the degree of the term. For example, if there is a term x cube y square in the polynomial, then the degree of this term is see x cube and y square. So what is the degree of the polynomial given here? See two variables are given here and 2 powers are given. So what it will become, x y 3 plus 2, its powers will be added here. So when you are adding the power, what is the degree of polynomial will become 5. Okay. Now see, hence the term xy has a degree 2, thus the polynomial x to the power 5 plus x cube y to the power 4 plus 3x square plus y square plus 4 is of degree 7. As the highest power of a term, see I will explain this example to you. See if the term given like this, x to the power 5 plus x to the power 3 y 4 plus 3x square plus y square plus 4. Now see here you have to find the highest degree, highest power. Which is the highest power? Or you can see here. Now see, this is x to the power 5, this is x cube, this term is only one term and this is 3x square y square plus 4. See, when you are writing here, this is the highest power you can see here. No, this is wrong. Why? Because this is x to the power 5. But when you are seeing this one, x cube y to the power 4, it will become x y 3 plus 4. So what is its power? 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. So what is its power? 7. Total power is 7 here, here 5, here 2, here 2, here nothing. So what is the highest power here? 7. Why? Because you have added this both powers, because in this two powers are given in two variables. So when two powers are given, we have to add the powers. If these powers are smaller than x to the power 5, then it is your right answer. ओके अंडरस्टूड. देखो इधर दे रखा है x टू द पावर 5 प्लस एक्स क्यूब y टू द पावर 4. सी हियर 3x स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर प्लस 4. देखो इसमें x टू द पावर 5 दे रखा है, इसमें x क्यूब y टू द पावर 4 दे रखा है. बट अगर हमें इन दोनों, अब हमको बताना है कि इसमें सबसे बड़ी पावर कौन सी है. तो अगर आप इसको बताओगे कि यहाँ पे हमें सबसे बड़ी पावर x टू द पावर 5 दिख रही है, देन इट विल बी योर रॉन्ग. व्हाई? बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर एडिंग दिस पावर्स it will become your 7. So which power is greater, 5 or 7? 7 is greater, so 7 is your right answer. If you are writing the right answer with 5, it will become your wrong. See next example we will see. See example number 19. x plus x square minus 3x to the power 4 plus 1. Which is the power, which is the highest power you can see here? Yes, this one, 3x to the power 4, because this is your highest power 4. Nothing is there to add. Now see example number. So what is your answer here? 4 is the answer. The degree of this polynomial is 4. Now see example number 20. Find the degree of x plus x square, x plus x square plus x cube plus y cube, sorry this is y cube plus 3. Now see यहाँ पे x दे रखा है, इसमें x की पावर ओनली 1 कंसिडर करेंगे, बिकॉज यहाँ पे कोई भी पावर नहीं दे रखी है. यहाँ पे x स्क्वायर है, यहाँ पे x क्यूब y क्यूब है, यहाँ पे प्लस 3 के ऊपर कोई पावर नहीं है. सो अगर हम यहाँ पे देखें तो x स्क्वायर बड़ी पावर है या फिर x क्यूब y क्यूब. सो एक्स क्यूब वाई क्यूब की पावर क्या हो गई? ये हो गई 6. इसकी हाईएस्ट पावर क्या हो गई? 2. सो 2 इज द हाईएस्ट पावर और 6. सो 6 इज द हाईएस्ट पावर. सो इट्स आंसर विल बिकम 6. ओके, यू जस्ट हैव टू कंसिडर हियर विच इज द हाईएस्ट पावर गिवन हियर. ओके, first of all you have to represent which is the highest power. If it is not seen to you, you just add. If two variables are giving together, you have to add the powers of the both variables. Okay, see now we will solve exercise questions. See exercise 6E. Question number first. Write the degree of the following polynomials. A. 3x minus 3x square plus 5x to the power 4 plus 2x plus 5. Now see what is the degree here, which is the highest power given here. The degree of this polynomial you have to find. So here 2, here 4, here 1, here nothing. So you can see here, clearly you can see here the degree of polynomial is 4. Okay, because only 4 you can see here, the highest power, no two variables are given here, so you can add this. Now see question number B. 5x to the power 6 minus y to the power 3 plus 5x to the power y to the power 7. Okay, now see any power you can see here, any two variables you can see here, yes, x and y, and here 6. Now see if if you are saying that 7 is the highest power, no, because 5xy here 1 here 7, so you have to add the powers, it will become your 8. So the degree of polynomial is 8. Okay, now see question number C. 4x square y z cube minus 4x cube y square minus 2x cube. Now here 3 variables are given here, 2 variables are given here. Now see which has the highest power. दोनों में आपको पहले आप यहाँ पे लिखो कि 4x स्क्वायर वाई जेड क्यूब. ओके, इसकी पावर अगर आप 8 कर रहे हो तो आपका आंसर क्या आ रहा है? 3 + 1 4, 4 + 2, सॉरी इट इज़ गिवन 3, हाँ 3 + 1 4, 4 + 2 6. अब इसकी पावर अगर आप 8 कर रहे हो तो इसमें आंसर क्या आ रहा है? 3 + 2 5. सो व्हाट इज द हाईएस्ट पावर? और इसकी पावर क्या है? 2x क्यूब, तो इसकी पावर क्या आ रही है? 3. सो विच इज द हाईएस्ट पावर यू आर गेटिंग हियर? 6. देयरफॉर द डिग्री ऑफ polynomial is 6. Now see question number D. 4x plus 3y plus z. Now see here 4x की पावर 1, इधर 3y की पावर 1, इधर भी z की पावर 1. So what is the degree of polynomial? All have the same powers. So the degree of polynomial is 1. Now see in next question, E 7 is given here. So 7, it has no powers, it will become your 0. Okay, so the degree of polynomial is, the degree of polynomial is 0. Okay, now see question number 2. Arrange the terms of the following polynomials in descending order of their powers. Descending order means सबसे बड़ी पावर आपको पहले लिखनी है, उसके बाद उससे छोटी, फिर उससे छोटी पावर, बड़ी से छोटी की ओर. तो सेकंड क्वेश्चन में डिग्री ऑफ पॉलिनोमियल्स आपको लिखना है, लेकिन पावर्स की डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में. सी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज योर 4x स्क्वायर प्लस 1 प्लस 4x स्क्वायर माइनस 3x क्यूब. ओके, अब इसमें सबसे बड़ी व्हाट इज द हाईएस्ट पावर हियर? माइनस 3x स्क्वायर. सो माइनस 3x क्यूब, सॉरी माइनस 3x क्यूब प्लस सॉरी इट इज 4x टू द पावर 4. सो 4x टू द पावर 4 माइनस 3x क्यूब प्लस 4x स्क्वायर प्लस 1. सो दिस इज योर इन डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर. सबसे बड़ी पावर, उससे छोटी और फिर उससे छोटी. सो इन क्वेश्चन नंबर बी वी विल सी 5a क्यूब प्लस 4a टू द पावर 5 माइनस 3a टू द पावर 6 प्लस 1. सॉरी इट इज माइनस 1. नाउ सी विच इज द हाइएस्ट पावर गिवन हियर? माइनस 3a टू द पावर 6 प्लस 4a टू द पावर 5 plus 5a to the power 3 minus 1. This is your answer. So rest of the 2 questions that you have to solve. Now see question number 3. See question number 3. Find the value of expression substituting the given value of the unknown. See if it is given x plus 6, if x is equal to 24. So if it is given x, यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू आपको दे रखी है, x की वैल्यू दे रखी है 24. So in place of x you have to put here 24 plus 6 will become 30. Just you have to put the values which is given here. Now see in question number B, x minus 3 if x is equal to 50. So 50, put here in place of x, put 50. 50 minus 3, it will become 47. Now see question number C that you can solve. D also you can solve. D I will solve. 20 minus m plus n, where m is equal to 6 and n is equal to 3. So 20 minus m is 6 plus 3, value of n is 3. So 20 minus 6 plus 3, 9. So 20 minus 9, it will become your 11. Okay. Now see question number E. P plus Q minus P minus Q. If P is equal to 8 and Q is equal to 4. Now see, put the value of P and Q in both the equations. P 8 plus 4 and minus 8 minus 4. So when you are adding this, it will become 12 minus, it will become your 4. So 12 minus 4 is 8. So your answer is 8. Now see, write the following as formula. Now see, for A. See, the cost of a number of books is the product of the number of books N and the price P per book. Cost of the book means cost of a book means it is denoted by C, already given here, of a number of book is the product of the number N and price of the price per book. This is your answer. The selling price of a guitar is equal to the cost C plus the profit P on it. Selling price means S is equal to C plus P. See, when you are reading this question, read it carefully. The answer is here only. Okay. The sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Sum of angles means 3 angles are given in a triangle, A, B and C. Okay, in a triangle 3 angles are given, angle A plus angle B plus angle C. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to, the sum of 3 angles is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now question number D. The area of a square is equal to the square of its side. Area of a square means area of a square is equal to the square of its side A, means A to the A square is equal to the square of its side A. A is the side here given. Now see E. The area A of a rectangle having length L and breadth B is the product of its length and breadth. Area of rectangle is equal to the area of rectangle A having length and breadth and its product is equal to its product of length and breadth. So we have completed this exercise also. Now see, listen. Question number 4 that you have to do in notebook. Question number 3 that also you have to do in your classwork copy. First question, second question, that also do in your classwork copy. Okay, this is your important question, so I am telling you to do in your classwork copy. In exercise 6D, there in that also you have to do all the question in your classwork copy. Okay, the questions which we have solved today. Okay, so we have completed our chapter number 6. So try to solve chapter checkup also. Then next lecture we will start our new chapter. Okay, thank you.